Hello, SunnBunn here. Today we are going to the Kalos region to choose our Pokemon team. The rules are going to continue. No mythical and no legendary choices allowed. Pokemon number 1 is Chespin, Grass type, the Spiny Nut Pokemon. This little cutie is one of the 3 starter Pokemon for the Kalos region. Chespin's shell can protect itself from powerful attacks, and its quills will harden to go on the offense. It is a very curious Pokemon, and it has been known to be a prankster too, so it finds itself in trouble often. But Chespin has an optimistic personality, so it doesn't get bogged down by such trifles. In the anime, Pokemon XY, which I highly recommend you watch, Clement's Chespin is quite gluttonous, especially when it comes to macarons. Just like a Pokemon I've mentioned in a previous roster video, I would love to have a Chespin to travel around with me to play innocent pranks and have our fill of macarons. Pokemon number 2 is Meowstic, Psychic type, the constrained Pokemon. What's cool about this Pokemon, and different from all the rest of the Pokemon I have chosen this far, is that Meowstic are dimorphic. Male Meowstic are predominantly blue with white tufts and green eyes. Female Meowstic are predominantly white with blue tufts and red-yellow eyes. Not only are both so fluffy and cute, but they are seriously powerful. Meowstic can emit such strong psychic energy that it can obliterate a 10-ton truck. If it isn't cheating, I'd have one of each so that they may have a partner. But if that is cheating, I'm cool with having either one to be on my team. Pokemon number 3 is Greninja, Water Dark type, the Ninja Pokemon. A quick note about Greninja's appearance. I initially thought it was a pink scarf around its neck, but it is actually its tongue wrapped around. It took me a little while to get past it, but its abilities won me over. Greninja, as its nickname and latter part of its name suggests, has the qualities of Ninja: stealth, speed, and grace. It uses its quick movements to confuse their foes while slicing them up with shuriken. Fun fact about their weapon of choice: they are made of compressed water. The shuriken are so sharp that they can even split apart metal. Pokemon number 4 is Malamar, Dark Psychic type, the overturning Pokemon. Malamar has crazy strong hypnotic powers, and it uses that to force others to do whatever it wishes. Paired with nefarious trainers, this causes huge problems. But what if these hypnotic powers were used for good? What if a benevolent being had the power to compel others to do anything? To do the right thing? Although, does that make it inherently evil to control what others do? Let's leave that in the gray area for now and touch back on that philosophical topic another time. This upside-down squid Pokemon is absolutely terrifying, mesmerizing, and undoubtedly has a place on my team. Pokemon number 5 is Pangoro, Fighting Dark type, the daunting Pokemon. This huge and stocky panda Pokemon is quite the grumpy thing, which makes me love it more. Don't confuse grumpy with cold though. Pangoro shows kindness to those who befriend it and does not hesitate to protect them. It also defends those who cannot defend themselves with arms powerful enough to snap telephone poles in half. This Pokemon is one of the best anti-bullying campaigns I've ever seen. Truth be told, I nearly put Pancham in this spot because of how adorably feisty it is, but ultimately, there are more plus sides to having Pangoro by my side. So, Pangoro wins. Pokemon number 6 is Sylveon, Fairy type, the intertwining Pokemon. The ribbons you see on Sylveon are actually feelers that emit a soothing aura. It swirls these ribbons around as a distraction while simultaneously weakening the hostile feelings. It would be great to have a Peacekeeper on my team, especially if Pangoro is about to go berserk. Sylveon also uses these ribbons when hunting. Docile prey is a lot easier to catch than prey that's ready to fight. A real cute thing Sylveon does too is wrap its ribbons around its trainer's arm to go on walks and just to check in on their emotions. A fun fact about Sylveon's appearance: it is speculated that the design is based on the mythical moon rabbit in Chinese lore, who is a companion to the Chinese moon goddess Chang'e. She is often depicted in a robe with many ribbons, so it could possibly be an artistic interpretation of them combined. I'm not sure how much of Sylveon is part rabbit, cat, dog, fox, or chinchilla, but I can say with confidence that Sylveon is 100% adorable. Alright, that's all my choices for the Kalos region. Honestly, this was super easy because setting Kanto aside, that's where Bulbasaur's from, so it's automatically my favorite. But setting that aside, Kalos is my favorite. That's where Serena, the Pokemon trainer, she's from Kalos, the Gen 6 series. That's the cosplay I do, by the way, in case you didn't know. And I already have a pretty solid idea this was super easy for me to figure out which Pokemon I would choose. It's such a fun region to be in, and so many great characters. So if you don't play the game, at least give the show a try. I'm pretty sure it's on Netflix still. If not, I think you can find it on Pokemon TV, which is an app. But I really recommend it. It's so good and so sweet and cute. Please let me know down in the comments or with a video response of your own if you had to make a team of Kalos Region Pokemon without the legendary or mythical. Who would you choose? Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time.